He was supposed to testify, and then now this, so
Yeah.
What exactly happened?
Just an amazing fall from grace, and so many people wondering where their money...
Floyd Mayweather's broke. You know, that's what a lot of people don't realize. He gets these big checks and doesn't pay the taxes on it.
Not all about the money. Well, your kids can't eat legacy. They can eat off the currency.
Recent footage has sparked speculation after appearing to capture Floyd Mayweather, showing subtle signs of concern following an unexpected bankruptcy announcement. A legacy alone won't feed your children, he says, stressing that real security comes from passing down financial wealth across generations. Famous for his extravagant spending and luxury lifestyle, the boxing icon is now facing growing scrutiny over his financial outlook and what lies ahead for his long-term stability.
It's not all about the money. Well, your kids can't eat legacy. They can eat off the currency. I believe in building generational wealth. That's what's important to me. Generational wealth. My kids will be great because I will push them to be great. Not in boxing, just in business. Whatever they want to do, I will always push them to be great.
Floyd Mayweather insists that critics are quick to label him as broke whenever he makes a business move. He explains that his exhibition matches are a calculated financial decision rather than a sign of financial hardship. However, he believes many people deliberately misrepresent his intentions, claiming he's in trouble financially. In Floyd's view, the negativity only grows stronger whenever he's succeeding.
But soon as someone black, when my career is over as far as me in a combat sport, as far as boxing, whatever, if I'm promoting on social media or I'm doing exhibitions, it's like, oh man, he's broke. No, it's not a crime for them to make money. They don't say nothing about the guys that's 80 and 90 that's still making hundreds of millions and billions, but soon as somebody black does it, your people, your own people say, oh, he's broke. Listen, I'm not here to talk about no one else's pockets because I got to where I got to focusing on Floyd Mayweather. That's how I got to becoming 50 and 0. Because my thing was always, I didn't care what nobody else was doing. I had to focus on me and my family.
Jake Paul openly argued that Floyd Mayweather is facing financial problems, saying most people just haven't recognized it yet. He claimed that the luxurious image Floyd presents to the public hides a very different reality, where his income is no longer what it once was. In Jake's opinion, that reality is becoming harder to ignore as time goes on.
Jake, now did Logan ever get paid with the situation with Floyd Mayweather?
Nah, not yet. Floyd Mayweather's broke. You know, that's what a lot of people don't realize. He gets these big checks and doesn't pay the taxes on it. And then the IRS comes hunting him down later. He owes a lot of people I know money. And Logan's deep down on that list, so I don't know if Logan's ever going to get paid.
Logan Paul stated that investors connected to his exhibition bout with Floyd Mayweather never received the payments they were expecting. He claimed those involved waited for the agreed compensation, but Mayweather allegedly did not meet those financial commitments, prompting the investors to take legal action. The situation has fueled discussion about Mayweather's handling of financial obligations and whether he consistently honors the terms of his business agreements.
On his investment, and sure enough, he didn't get his initial investment back. He's strung along. He gets like $100K here and there, strung along, not getting paid.
Logan Paul has also taken aim at Floyd Mayweather's financial credibility, arguing that the boxing legend may be dealing with deeper money-related issues than many people realize. According to Paul, Mayweather, who built his image around the nickname Money Mayweather, still has outstanding debts owed to multiple individuals and businesses, including vendors in Dubai. Paul has repeatedly voiced his disappointment over the payment for their exhibition bout, saying he has yet to receive the money he was promised. Although the event generated major attention and reportedly brought in substantial revenue, he claims the payout has been repeatedly delayed. Those allegations have led Paul to question Mayweather's approach to meeting his financial commitments.
Floyd Mayweather has made over $1 billion throughout his entire career, but now he's being accused of being broke. This accusation comes from Logan Paul, who fought Floyd Mayweather 1 year ago, which was one of the biggest fights in all of history, selling over 1 million pay-per-view buys. Where Floyd Mayweather was paid the majority of the money, when it was reported he made $100 million off the fight. For Logan Paul, who handled all the marketing, it's not the same where he hasn't been paid one penny. That was because every single dollar made went through Floyd Mayweather's company. Logan Paul said despite them having a contract, he's owed $5 million by Floyd Mayweather that he's just not paying him. Logan Paul, along with his brother Jake Paul, have bashed Floyd Mayweather, accusing him of being broke. Which Floyd Mayweather is undeniably a pretty bad guy, where he went to jail for 2 months for domestic battery. Floyd Mayweather has been accused of domestic abuse by over half a dozen women, including his ex-wife, and was confirmed in court by his son when he was just 10 years old. But Floyd Mayweather took offense to being called broke and said he makes $300 million a month, which is a complete joke because it would mean he has more cash coming in than Bill Gates. And Logan Paul said if Mayweather doesn't pay soon, he's taking him to court. But who knows, maybe Mayweather's money is just a show.
Reports indicate that Floyd Mayweather has an outstanding tax obligation of roughly $22 million owed to the Internal Revenue Service, IRS. The size of the alleged debt has fueled ongoing questions about his financial situation and sparked debate over how the wealth he earned throughout his boxing career has been managed.
Damn, Floyd Mayweather, Money Mayweather. What, they got you up under the gun again on $25 million in taxes? Hey, man, you know, stuff about to get real for you, Floyd, man, because you already owe Gervonta Davis $33 million that you ain't paid him. Do anybody find this strange that your boy Floyd is on all the IRS money, on Dubai money, on Gervonta Davis money, but yet we have all this stuff, all that flash that y'all see, but y'all realize, man, he get a lot of that stuff free. Now, guys, I'm not hating because that is my favorite boxer, man. And like I said, I'm born and raised in Las Vegas, and I love his grind. He's a hell of a fighter, but man, hey, man, let the chips fall where they may, man. Everybody can get it on my channel. I'm just putting out that news, man, like the feds is putting it out there, because the feds is all in that, man, business right there, man. How you on all these millions? But man, stay tuned for that next video.
In response to critics questioning his involvement in exhibition bouts, Floyd Mayweather has explained that these events give him an opportunity to introduce his talent to a younger audience. He says the exhibitions are designed to entertain fans while allowing him to display his boxing abilities without taking on the same level of risk that comes with official professional contests.
Case my talent and give people just a glimpse of, you know, what I was doing when I was at the height of my career, you know, when I was at the pinnacle of my career, you know. So just being able to just travel the world and put on shows, put on exhibition bouts, and still sell out arenas, it's a great feeling. But you know, the fans love it. Now, I truly believe if I took a lot of abuse in the sport of boxing throughout my career, then I probably wouldn't still be doing the exhibitions or putting on boxing showcases. But I didn't really take no abuse in the sport of boxing, so I feel like I can continue to go out there, have fun, and put on shows throughout the world.
During an interview, Floyd Mayweather explained why exhibition bouts have become such an attractive choice financially. He said that a traditional professional fight could bring in as much as $20 million, whereas an exhibition has the potential to earn him close to $100 million. According to Mayweather, that difference in earnings makes exhibition events a far more profitable path after stepping away from professional boxing.
It's crazy that everybody keep asking me, why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game, I said, okay. I said, you know, fighters fighting, they make $3 million, $4 million, $6 million, $7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million, but I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight and get a guaranteed 35 million when I'm doing exhibitions and getting 100 million?
Imagine playing basketball and getting 40 million for a fucking preseason game.
That's real money.
And I get all mine up front.
Even with those justifications, public opinion often paints a different picture of Mayweather's exhibition career. Many observers believe his return to these high-profile events is driven mainly by financial incentives rather than sporting motivation. Some critics go further, suggesting that his ongoing appearances in the ring reflect a focus on revenue generation more than any desire to compete or preserve a legacy in the sport.
I've said this shit for years. I think I think he needs the money, and I think that's why he's fighting. Ever since the Logan Paul fight,
when you Floyd, you don't need money.
You don't know what his finances are. This dude has gambling problems. This guy is.
Whoa. Do you have any fucking link to back up that ridiculous claim that he has gambling problems?
Not gambling problems, but he gambles heavily. Yes, he posts it all the time.
Okay, do you have any fucking any links to back up that he loses?
You don't know that he doesn't. All I know is that he's doing shit.
My point is, until there are links.
Oh no, there's
stating
no I just think
that Floyd Mayweather gambling has put him in debt. Like,
no, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
So what? I mean, you're the one that said gambling problem. You said gambling problem and needs money.
I think it's a mix between the way he lives his life, the money that he spends,
and all the other things that go into it. You're insinuating a lot. You don't know.
And I've always thought that.
You don't know his finances.
To take these fights, I'll continue thinking.
Floyd Mayweather's public appearance and handshake with Mag David Adams has been viewed by some commentators as being influenced by financial considerations. Certain observers have speculated that his association with the organization may be tied to his current money-related circumstances. Another reported situation. Mayweather's alleged unpaid $2 million loan involving rapper 50 Cent is said to have created tension between the two. The unresolved debt has frequently been mentioned in discussions about the breakdown of their relationship, with claims that financial disagreements played a role in distancing them over time.
This looked like a friendship that was going to last a lifetime. What the hell happened between 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather?
He changed his mind.
Now, what do you mean he changed his mind?
As he was actually going into jail, he asked me to help him with Mayweather promotion.
Right.
Then as he actually got in and I took a look, I realized there is no Mayweather Promotions. There's no LLC, there's no seal, it's not incorporated. It's just
a name.
Yeah. When he says help him with Mayweather Promotions and it's not there, I go, okay, I know what he means. He wants me to
get it together.
Put it together for him. So I do TMT Promotions, I get it all the way together.
Yeah.
Then he comes home, there's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign that goes on, where, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying new Lamborghini and all these new things, and I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money? He acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell you how to do that. I didn't tell you to do that.
Do you think Floyd Mayweather scammed 50?
Oscar de la Hoya has looked back on Floyd Mayweather's rise in wealth, noting that he truly transformed into Money Mayweather after their showdown. He pointed out that before their fight, Mayweather was making relatively small paydays, but everything changed once they stepped into the ring together. According to him, that bout played a major role in elevating both Mayweather's income and his overall public recognition.
Before Mayweather fought me, he was making $2-3 million on my undercards. After beating me, Mayweather becomes Money Mayweather, and he becomes this global superstar. I think we sold 2-point-something million homes. I believe he made something like $8 million all said and done.
And what did you make all said and done in that fight?
I had to be closer to 80.
You made 80 million, he made 8 million. So the negotiation was 90-10?
Sometimes fighters don't understand negotiating the right way.
Oscar de la Hoya has recently voiced strong disapproval of Floyd Mayweather's exhibition bouts, claiming that the fighters Mayweather faces are far below his true competitive level. He also labeled these appearances as humiliating and suggested that they are largely motivated by financial profit rather than sport or challenge.
Okay, Floyd Mayweather fought another exhibition against Gotti last Saturday. A real show that left the crowd booing in the arena at the end. But in the middle of the second round, Floyd literally had the referee swapped out. He didn't like that the referee told him to stop hitting behind the head. Floyd is used to having the refs do whatever he wants, and he wasn't getting his way this time. It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. Floyd, I'm rooting for you. Come on, let's turn it around.
In 2021, Floyd Mayweather and rapper Tyga were reportedly involved with a watch broker and made advance payments to secure luxury timepieces and jewelry through Miami jeweler Leonard Sullianoff.
This is how Floyd Mayweather and Tyga might get away without paying $4 million in jewelry. So a lot of wealthy people buy assets or luxury items under business entities. This allows them to pay less tax while also having protection against lawsuits personally. In this case, Tyga and Floyd used a watch broker and some upfront cash to make the deal go through. But as the days passed, no payment was made on the balance that was due, and even their agent admitted they owed $4 million. So what these two did is they signed and paid using a business, and then before paying the full amount, gifted it to themselves on behalf of the business that bought it. Therefore, the broker can't go after Floyd or Tyga because they didn't buy it from them personally. A business that they may control bought it and then gifted it to them, but in this sense is completely separate. But what they did is how the rich get richer. Us in our daily lives have no protection from lawsuits, but as soon as you use a business, the laws completely change. So I'm not saying you should do this or that they'll even get away with this, but it's definitely an interesting way to get expensive jewelry cheap.
Even amid ongoing discussions about financial obligations and various controversies, Floyd Mayweather continues to project an image of extreme luxury in his everyday life. Reports recently linked him to the purchase of multiple buildings valued at around $42 million. Rather than scaling back his spending habits, he appears to further embrace the money Mayweather identity he is known for, consistently showcasing that wealth-driven image to the public. The high-value real estate deal quickly drew attention across media outlets, reinforcing the perception of someone who maintains an extravagant lifestyle regardless of financial speculation or outside scrutiny.
What's the point of buying 62 buildings? You buy a couple.
No, 62 units, I think, right?
No, 62 units could be one building.
Yeah, it could be.
They got buildings with 90 units and
Yeah, it's
100 and
true.
some units.
He has 62 multifamily units. That's what it says. So that's 62 buildings. Like you just said, it's probably
So
62
think about
buildings.
it.
Yeah.
If he has that, some of the buildings might not be in the best condition.
Right.
So knock it down and build, or knock, if they're side by side, knock both of them down. Don't renew
Right.
rents. Let them move out and then build a skyscraper.
Or if he makes commercial properties out of some of those.
However, not long after, questions began to emerge suggesting that the reported $42 million property purchase may not have been exactly as it was first described. According to various reports, Floyd may not hold complete ownership of the buildings, but instead only possesses a limited share or partial interest in the assets.
For some odd reason, at the beginning of the year, Floyd Mayweather decided to tell us all that he bought a bunch of apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Everybody has found out that that wasn't true. Apparently, it's not that hard to figure out who owns property. This is not an indictment on Floyd Mayweather as a boxer. He is one of the best boxers we've ever seen. Anybody who is privy to Floyd Mayweather's antics outside of the ring knows Floyd ain't bought no goddamn apartment buildings in no Upper Manhattan, bro. We knew that when he told us. I'm not sure who Floyd Mayweather thought he was fooling. Nothing about Floyd Mayweather outside of a boxing ring says savvy. I'm sorry. This is the same Floyd Mayweather that 50 Cent told he would donate $50,000 to the charity of his choice to read Harry Potter. He bought $400 million worth of apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Come on, Floyd. The people who was living in apartment buildings, the second they heard that Floyd Mayweather bought their building, they was on the phone with property management like, what's really? I will pay $10,000 a month, but I won't pay $10,000 a month to a nigga. Floyd, you can't just do that with Upper Manhattan apartment buildings, bro. Tell lies like that about the projects, man. You gotta do that to the hood, man. Ain't nobody going for that shit in Upper Manhattan.
During the same period, Floyd Mayweather was also spotted showcasing what was described as the acquisition of a new private jet, with reports placing its value at roughly $500 million. The move appeared aimed at reinforcing the idea that his financial status remained extremely high, even as rumors about financial trouble and ongoing legal issues continued to circulate. He still maintained an image of total financial strength and stability. It seemed that, for him, the appearance of wealth carried as much weight as the wealth itself. Mayweather is widely known for displaying his fortune in very public ways. He is often seen carrying backpacks filled with large amounts of cash, not for spending or distribution, but purely as a visual statement. Rather than subtle displays, he consistently opts for bold, attention-grabbing demonstrations of money wherever he goes.
Yeah. I think it was like a $5 or $8 million 5-fight deal or something like that. You have to check the numbers, but he turned that down to start his own promotion. And when he was with HBO, he worked out that deal to do the 24/7 where you can see the behind the scenes. That was right around the time when reality TV was getting big. So you didn't have social media then. People began to build and know Floyd off of the 24/7. I can tell you right now, my wife even became a boxing fan from watching the 24/7s. So the timing of him becoming his own boss, which you're gonna make the majority.
For him, everything comes down to maintaining an image, constantly reinforcing the idea that he is still the most wealthy and most extravagant figure in any room he enters. Through extreme public spending and an impressive collection of luxury watches, he has carefully shaped a persona built on overindulgence. Floyd Mayweather has often shown off his expensive watch collection, explaining that it's simply his way of sharing his lifestyle with the public. However, many people interpret it as nothing more than a deliberate display of wealth. More recently, after reports surfaced claiming he had run into financial trouble, his constant announcements about big purchases started to make even more noise. As a result, many began connecting the dots and questioning how his fortune was being managed and where the money ultimately went.
I need you guys to watch me talk about my watches. Right here, I got 3 cases. And they're all full of watches. So when I travel, I like to take, if I'm going for 45 days, I like to take 45 watches with me. I like to have options. So everybody's always asking me, what's your favorite watch? Well, one of my favorite watch brands is Co. As you can see right here, I got this a few months back, and it's one of my favorite watches. One of the best brands in the world. That's just my personal opinion. I like the brand so much, I went and bought another watch just yesterday, Co. As you can see, Co. Now, let's talk about watches, let's talk about jewelry, let's talk about a few things. I need you guys to watch me talk about my watches. So we'll set this to the side. Now, we want to give the people an appetizer or something light. So we give you 2 appetizers, then we give you a main course. Just a few watches that I got while I travel. So check this out. We're going to go here first. And of course, the company is Co. Crazy company. Now, I need you guys to come closer and check this out. So let me come give you guys a breakdown.
And that brings us to the end of today's video. Make sure you stay tuned for more updates. Until next time.